Yo, welcome to the channel, man. Go ahead and like this video right now, or else, I don't know, piano's gonna fall out the sky and hit your grandmother, dude. Like the damn video. We're gonna be talking about Battlefield 6 gameplay changes that will be coming to the final version of the game. Well, really, it's just the feedback they've gotten from the beta. You know, thankfully, the devs are just sharing their thoughts on the feedback, and one of the things they were getting feedback on was the movement. There was a big movement exploit. I'm going to show a little bit of the gameplay a little later in this video. It will be coming, best believe. But before we even get to the blog post, we have to talk about what a Battlefield dev had to say, because in response to the blog post, people were just taking it and running with it. Like, for whatever reason, instead of them showing a video of what the movement changes were going to look like, they would instead leave it up to people to interpret sentences. You can't leave shit up to interpretation of people on Twitter. Are you fucking crazy? These niggas are retarded. You can't do that. Anyways, we have Florian here, works at Battlefield. He says, it's difficult to give a feel what we're doing through a blog post, but the movement changes are far from drastic. Movement is also getting a little more responsive in general places that have felt a bit clunky before, which I agree. Movement did feel a little bit clunky at certain times. So there is a lot more that is getting quality improvement / polish in the same area. Bro, you could pause it and read it. It's basically the dude just coming up and just clearing up what was said. What was said in the actual blog post was, movement mechanics have been adjusted to create a more balanced and traditional Battlefield experience. Momentum, especially horizontal speed, carried from a slide into a jump, has been reduced. Basically, we're going to stop right here, because this is an exploit they're talking about. Yet, you have this fucking nerd quote tweeting it, and the guy just posted an original tweet, GG's, thought we had a banger ahead of us, and back to Call of Duty, because you can't exploit. You can't use movement to exploit. Back to Call of Duty. Who gives a fuck? Battlefield as a franchise had struggling installments because they were trying to be like other games. Nobody gives a fuck. If you play COD and you were looking for some COD movement in Battlefield and you saw this video of this dude exploiting and you were like, oh yeah, man, this shit's gonna satisfy my COD needs, bro. This shit right here. Come on now, bro. And why does Twitter always make the videos look like potatoes? Good God, Twitter, you suck. Anyways, as you can clearly see, some hip hop is going around. Insane movement. Look how blurry it is, bro. It looks like it was recorded off a fucking microwave. Let me see if I can find a clear video. Anyways, I found a better video of the movement exploit that is getting touched, the carrying your momentum while sliding and jumping. This is what they were fucking talking about. Get the fuck out of here. If you genuinely think that this is how the fucking Battlefield is supposed to be. Battlefield, the franchise that is more grounded in realism than other arcade shooters. There are complete idiots. The battle dads that are acting like Battlefield is like some fucking milsim game, like it's Insurgency Sandstorm or some shit. Battlefield is an arcade game. It definitely will have arcade elements. I mean, you can't get revived if you get a fatal headshot from a sniper, but a tank shell, here's some defibs. Like, come on, bro. This isn't some fucking milsim. This should be goofy, and you know, this should have some arcade elements at times, but this is too fucking goofy, all right? We're talking about the exploits. The regular movement is cool, but the exploits, fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, man. He's literally launching himself. You have dudes quote tweeting like, oh my God, man, they're getting rid of the movement. They're just catering to bad players. Bro, getting rid of an exploit? Are we serious? Getting rid of an exploit is catering to bad players? You guys' heads are up your fucking ass, actually. But the main point is, an exploit is what is getting patched. I just showed you what the exploit was. An exploit is what the main focus should be. I'd actually be extremely disappointed if movement got a serious nerf, because, bro, the slide and the dive was really more so for evasive gameplay. It wasn't really for, you know, gunplay or anything like that. But, you know, you have extreme weirdos on both sides of the community, whether it's the battle dads or the guys that are coming from fucking COD. You have this guy, Walker United. He quote tweets the original tweet from the Battlefield 6 Twitter. And he says, movement Nerfs, LMAO. I don't want to say it, but it's cooked. It's getting to the point where they literally want you to stand still in the game. Or they just want you to not exploit. You know, it's like, come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? This Ender's guy, Ender's FPS, who's been fucking crying this whole Battlefield cycle, by the way. And right there, the gameplay becomes significantly worse. There was nothing wrong with the way movement was in the beta. And in some areas, were arguably too penalized already. I have no idea why they insist on ruining the field moving around. Nothing was OP or spammy. It's like, bro, they're nerfing the fucking exploit. Alright, they're nerfing the fucking exploit, bro. They're nerfing the fucking exploit. All right, now it's on Battlefield for having such poor, communication and putting it in a blog post instead of just showing what the change was going to be. But it's like, come the fuck on. Let's get serious, man. Anyways, off of the movement, I guess we do have to talk about the rest of the fucking game that's getting changed, because the rest of the game does also matter. Not just how you fucking sprint around and slide. The rest of the shit does matter. When it comes to weapons, sounds like they want to make a more consistent and rewarding gunplay experience. Includes a general pass on recoil and tap fire characteristics across all weapons, further emphasizing their unique feel and improving range differentiation. The guns do feel like they need some recoil. In 2042, that was pretty fucking annoying that you could just beam people from anywhere. Also, the TTK felt super inconsistent throughout the beta. So I do hope that we get some more consistency when it comes to the TTK. Sometimes you just completely melt a guy, and sometimes it's like, how is he still fucking live? There will be nerfing things going on the maps. I'm gonna just make it so you guys can just pause it whenever you want to, but there will be some changes to the maps when it comes to reaching rooftops and venture out of bounds. Siege of Cayo and Liberation Peak. It's map not Peak. That map is ass. The only reason why you guys were even trying to act like that map was good because it had all vehicles, as if Battlefield maps have always had all vehicles or something. Like, that hasn't been the case. But anyways, it's good to see that they're going to focus on that. Really excited to see what the large scale maps are going to be like. The rush mode is getting some adjustments. Not some adjustments, but just some things are going to talk about. People were talking about the player counter rush, how close objective warrior and shit like that. And to those people, I have to tell you, bro, you don't remember Rush. Rush used to be, really chaotic, and OBJs used to be right beside each other. So, I mean, it was really like the original fucking Rush. You guys haven't played enough Battlefield like how you claim you have, if you were really complaining about that. But, if you want to pause it and read it, you can. Really, the rest of this doesn't matter that much. To me, once again, just pause it whenever you want. But, one thing that's blowing me is the no server browser. It's like we're still not getting a sucking server browser. I don't understand why they are so hell-bent on this garbage-ass matchmaking as if server browser wasn't a thing before. You know what I mean? It wasn't in 2042 neither. Like, get rid of this dumb ass, hey, we're just going to select a playlist. Like, fuck that playlist, bro. Make a damn server browser and make sure official DICE servers are on the server browser. I don't give a fuck about that portal shit. The portal shit might be good, or it might be like 2042 where nobody's fucking playing it. Make a server browser. I want to be able to join with all of my friends. I want to be able to avoid skill-based matchmaking. I want to be able to choose the best server when it comes to my connection. Fuck all that other shit. All right, that other shit is weak as hell. That's it for the changes. And shit, man, that's it for Ja. If you like this video, leave a like, share it and whatnot, and don't be crying on Twitter about fucking movement. All right, you guys shut the fuck up about that shit. At some point, everybody needs to shut the fuck up about movement, man. It's getting ridiculous. I know I'm a little late, but it doesn't change the fact that you guys are just so goddamn annoying. Both sides of like this whole Battlefield debacle. Any fucking ways. For real this time. That's it for Ja.